Just go.
Recording. Happy freaking November to remember. It is the end of the month and everybody is stoked. You guys are all here and that just makes my heart like sing. Teresa, my boo thing with that beautiful dog that's just so cute in the background, very distracting. I wish you were still here because then we could get together for a puppy play date. But
Oh, me too.
oh, I miss you.
I miss you guys too. It's very isolating here.
In California. She's all the way out at in California, so we miss you. But your puppy looks so cute.
It's your favorite spot.
So let's really quick run over a few things because my mind is like doing this because my life is doing this. I'm just gonna rattle it off and then we'll open it up for questions to make sure I don't forget anything. Tomorrow is the last and final day of the bundles and it is going to be huge. We have this new spray brush cleaner that I'm gonna buy 3 of them because you only have 1 day to get it. I don't know how fast I'm going to run through it, and I do a lot of vendor events. I do a lot of home parties. I do a lot of makeup on myself. I do a lot of play dates, and I like to clean my brushes in between every single event, play date, and party because of hygienic reasons. You do not want to take your brushes and just start passing around stuff. Like, you don't know if somebody's got pink eye. You don't know if somebody's got, I don't even want to go there. You don't know what somebody's got, okay? And the last thing you want to do is just transfer that and let that bacteria build up. And so I always had to do like this full brush cleaning system with makeup remover and Dawn and my scrubby, and then they took 2 days to dry. Well, now this spray, which I'm excited to try, is supposedly an oil-based, non-water soluble spray. So when you put it on the brushes, there's no water in it. So what I'm calling it is spray and swipe. Like, that's how I'm advertising it. This is a spray and swipe brush cleaner system. So you mist your brush, you swipe it off on a paper towel or on a regular like bath towel or washcloth, and it'll be clean and sanitized. That's what Melanie said. She said now it is sterile or something along that line. So to me, that says I can literally just mist my brushes and go. And that is going to save me time. It's going to be amazing. And it's only $19. It's only $19. That's huge. You're going to be able to sell a ton of these, okay? So I'm ordering a buttload. I'm getting up. I'm going to be trigger happy tomorrow. I'm ordering a buttload because it's only available tomorrow. And you know it's going to sell out and then everybody's going to I need at least 3 for my own personal use until Unique gets it together and puts it in the catalog so it's a staple. But until then, ladies, this is a must-have in your makeup thing. Just like face wash, just like the Shine Wipes. This is something that ladies are going to use on a recurring basis. And you can market it in a way that's going to be exciting. You can do fun videos. Like, you know how you do the mask videos and all the mask pictures, and it's very impactful when you have that black bubble mask on? Doing a video and showing someone how you wash your brush with this spray and showing them all the crap that's in the brush that comes off on the paper towel is going to be impactful in a way that motivates them to buy. It's called value. Cost is only an issue in the absence of value. So the moment you show them how valuable this spray is and how incredible it works, you're going to have a line out the door. Okay, so I don't know what your pocketbook looks like, and I'm not going to tell you to go out there and buy a ton of these, but if you can buy 2 or 3 to get the free shipping, right? 3 to get the free shipping, you will be able to sell these 100%. Anybody that has any kind of makeup brush is going to want to clean them, and this is going to be the answer. I think it's exciting. I am so pumped up about it. In addition to that, because I could talk about brush cleaners for hours. In addition to that, all of the bundles come back tomorrow, limited time, limited quantities. They will sell out. So if you missed one and you want to get the free bundle at the end that includes the 3 lip glosses in the black bag, scoop it up. I messaged all of my customers because I had a couple that asked me about different bundles and then didn't buy. And I said, last chance, it's coming back. I can get it for you. Let me know. Send those private messages because that's how you make the sales, is in private messages. It's not with this blanket posting and praying kind of method. You don't just put out a post and then sit back and wait for people to come to you. Be a little more proactive. Send them a message and say, hey girl, you would love this peppermint scrub and nude matte lipstick. You would love this night cream and uplift serum. It's amazing in the winter. It's wonderful for dry skin. You need this, okay? Like, think about the customer and which bundle matters to them. You still got some time. You can still message them. You can still send out the invoices. I'm going to try and keep this call to 30 minutes or less. So somebody keep me honest and put on the timer. So look at the 8 bundles, because now we have 8 bundles, right? So there is something for everyone. Message each of your customers directly and say, like, Holly used to be one of my best customers, okay? Holly used to be one of my best customers. I would tell Holly, you need this liquid liner and this mascara, right? But maybe she already had the mascara. So then I'd move on to another bundle and I would say, Holly needs this, right? And I wouldn't say, look, all 8 bundles are available. I would say, Holly, you need this bundle. Very direct. Don't give her a lot of options. Tell her she needs it. And when you do that, it activates this sense of like urgency, trust, and belief. And all of those things together will help you get the sale. If you're just blanket posting all 8 bundles tomorrow available, everybody get all 8 bundles, that's too much. People can't deal and they're going to check out, right? So make it customized, make it personal, and that's how you're going to get the sales tomorrow. Last day, final push, time to do the damn thing, okay? So those 2 things are happening. We already know tomorrow is going to be huge. I want to, before I segue into talking about VIP groups in December, I want to give out the Boss Babe of the Week. And that's going to go to Paige. There is something so profound about sharing your story and about being brave enough to go live in front of whoever, randoms, and tell something very revealing and very personal, right? Like, I know I've been there. I've shared my story, and now I can share my story and not cry about it. But there was a time when my story was so sacred and so personal to me that only my husband and my bestest of friends knew about it. And Paige took the first step this week in sharing something so profound and something so personal in her live. I just can't even tell you guys how special that is and how brave and courageous that is. And so without a doubt, I mean, I don't care, there are people with $2,000 in sales this month on the team, and obviously that's certainly something to be proud of. But the courage that she displayed in going live and talking about her story just moved me so much. She 100% deserves Boss Babe of the Week, and I'm so proud of her. And I just wanted to take time to talk about that. So if you are sitting on a story and you're thinking, I could never talk about it, what I would say to you is that the more you talk about it, the easier it gets. And in the beginning, it seems bigger than it is. It seems bigger than it is. And it's just like anything else in your life. The more commonplace you make it, the less power it has over you. And we all have stories, and we all have been through some things, okay? Keeping it a secret gives it power. Keeping it private makes it fester. Putting it out there frees you, all right? And that's from personal experience, and then watching other women liberate themselves by sharing their story. It's just so incredible. And Paige, I love you, and you are an amazing woman, and I'm so proud of you, and you certainly deserve Boss Babe of the Week. All right? The emotional stuff is over. Let's move on, because I'm going to start crying. All right. So let's talk really quick about VIP groups. I've had a lot of you ask me about VIP groups, how to do them, what to do, how do you get more interaction? And this is what I'll say. A good quality VIP group takes time. So if you've only been in the company 2, 3, 4, or even 5 months, you might not have a thriving VIP group because, you know, you're making maybe 10, maybe 12, maybe 15 sales a month. I only put people that buy from me in my VIP group. I don't put anybody else in there. Occasionally I'll put like a strong contender as a customer in there. But I don't dump people into my VIP group. I only put people in my VIP group in there that want to be in there. And I message them before I put them in there. And I say, hey girl, I've got this beauty group. I do tips, tricks, and this is where I put all my sales and all of my good deals in this group. Do you want to be a part of it? At that point, they have an opportunity to say yes, ignore me, or say no, thank you, okay? If they say yes, they immediately go in there. Otherwise, they do not get added. So it has taken me a very long time. I've been with the company almost 3 years to build a thriving VIP. But anytime anyone ever buys from me, the first thing I say is, hey girl, thanks for your purchase. Do you mind if I add you to my VIP group? This is where I do my thing. If they bought something, they're gonna say yes because they just paid full price. And if you're telling them that that's the only way that they can get sales, like sale prices and discounts, they're gonna want to be in it, okay? So that's the thing. And then here's the caveat to running a valuable VIP group. I don't get salesy in my VIP group, okay? I do funny stuff. I do like tips, like I'll do like I did something today about not pumping your wand, but twirling your wand. And I do a lot of funny stuff, like about how I eat too much and about how I drink too much and about how, you know, like whatever, wiggle brows, like different little things. Or like if I see like a fun makeup thing that has nothing to do with Younique, but it's makeup based, I'll share it in that group. What that does is create a safe place for them to be a part of. People do not like to be sold to, and they do not like aggressive, like salesman-y kind of things. That's why when you're walking through the mall and those guys in the kiosk are like trying to get you to try their lotion, you pretend like your phone's ringing when it's not ringing as you walk by them because you don't want to deal with that hard sell. All right. So your VIP group should never be a hard sell. It should just be fun and casual, and it should be a safe place for them to come so that they can like get some tips and tricks and get a good deal. Right. Make it sweet, make it safe. They will stay there. They'll start interacting. All right. Like fun little games and stuff. Like I'll say, hey guys, you're my VIPs. You guys know me better than anybody else. I'm going to go get my hair done. What do you think I should do? Right? That makes them feel special. You guys know me. You guys care about me. What do you guys think I should do? And then let them chime in. And that's how you'll know who's really watching. Because they'll chime in that scenario. They might not chime in when you tell them about the bundles, but they'll chime in if you ask them a question about like your hair. And that's how you know who's really seeing what's going on in this VIP group, right? So you just keep a mental note who's lurking, okay? But a good VIP group cannot be rushed. And that is so important for you guys to know. You cannot just start and have 2 months in and think my VIP group is so quiet. Well, duh, because you probably only have like 15 people in there, right? You gotta build some customer base, and then it'll start like being a little bit more exciting. All right. Do we have any questions about VIP groups before we move on to December? You mean I answered everyone's question? All right, good. And I only have 12 minutes left, so we got to keep it moving. Let's go. Train is on the roll. All right. Just make sure the dog didn't get up and creep out when I was talking. Okay. December is, in my experience in my 3rd year, is not as big as November, but it is still a very strong, solid month for getting sales and for really pushing through. It would be a great time to do those little stockings or those little like gift bags. It'll be a great time for you to message customers and say, hey girl, do you want some unique for Christmas? You could give me your wish list, and then I'll reach out to your mom, your dad, your boyfriend, your husband, your fiance, or whoever, and I'll make that happen for you, right? So that's a great way to be salesy without being salesy, because you're not selling to your customer, you're selling to her significant other, and he's just going to say yes. He's just going to be like, okay, she wants this, I'm going to get it for her. And I have some husbands that are like, what does my wife want? Here's my credit card number. Just have it shipped to the house. That's amazing, right? Because it's so easy for them, and the wife gets what she wants. So reach out to your customers now. Start saying, hey girl, do you have a unique wish list? Would you like it to be your unique Christmas wish list? Can I reach out to your significant other and get some things under the tree that you're going to love? That doesn't sound salesy. That just sounds like you're trying to help a sister out, right? I know I've gotten some duds under the tree. My husband brought home this, honestly, it was like a purple, reminded me of Prince with bell bottom wrist, like 1970s, low cut with the ruffles, and then the bottom had like ruffles around it like a tutu. And I had to wear it at one time because it was a Christmas gift and I had no balls and I couldn't tell him that I didn't like it. So I had to wear that ugly ass Prince shirt, right? So you guys, I know at some point your man has bought you something that you don't love, right? So helping your friends out is like you saying, I know what it's like to get bad gifts. If unique is on your wish list, let me help you. Let me be your personal shopper. You tell me what you want, and I'll make sure your husband knows about it. So that's a good way to do it. You can also do those fun stockings where they can get like a stocking, a surprise stocking with stuff in it. That's the game that we posted from, I think 2 weeks ago. Leslie came on and talked to you guys about doing the stocking game. That was a past team call, so you can go back and watch that if you want. But don't think for 1 second that just because it's December and Hanukkah and Christmas are happening that people aren't buying makeup, because they are. I went to Ulta 2 years ago before I started, 3 years ago before I started with Unique, and spent $150 on myself in December because I needed some highlighter and I needed some eye primer, and then they sold me some other shit that I did not need, but I just bought it anyway, okay? So don't think that. If you think that, then obviously you're never going to get a sale. But if you know that right now is the time that people are spending the most money of the year, that is nothing but unlimited and untapped potential for you. All right? So don't get in your own way. You can make some sales in December, and you can make it amazing. All right? So some of the things that I'm going to do is I'm going to do a I'm probably going to play the stocking game, and I'm probably going to give something good away in my VIP group for everybody that buys. I mean, that's just been the thing that I've been doing a lot lately. For anybody that buys, they get entries into winning, like whatever the month prize is. So, yeah, I think December is going to be pretty good, and the momentum from November is what's going to push you through, right? So think about, like, an object in motion stays in motion, right? So if you're running hard, it's going to keep going, right? So once you start moving, that energy keeps you going. And it's just about, I talked about this on Sunday in Sunday school. It's about action. You just got to get out there and you got to start messaging people. Try to get on the calendar for parties. And maybe they don't have any time in December. Start booking for January. Hey girl, I'm booked up in December. The holidays are coming. I'm traveling, but I'm starting to book for January. Why can't you start getting on their calendar for January? Why can't you forward look in your business to what's happening in 2018? You can. Right now is the time that you do it. Okay? All right. So we talked about December. We talked about VIPs. Talked about all the amazing things that's happening tomorrow. The dog is still here. So, last chance for questions. We've got 6 whole minutes. Mama was on a roll today.
When you do a raffle for a giveaway in your VIP group, I'm just starting. So if you said something like, okay, the month of December, I'm going to give away X, and you get a chance for every $50 or $75 purchase that you make the whole entire month. Is it something like that? Is that what you mean by a giveaway?
Yeah, well, I usually do a combination. So I like to give them at least one free way to get entries, because not everybody has money every single time.
Okay.
So like I'll give them a free way. Like I'll say, go to my Facebook page and share my lives. Right?
Okay.
If you share 5 of my lives in the month of December, then you'll get 5 entries.
Okay.
Or I'll say, if you invite 10, or if you add 10 people to this group, then you get 10 entries.
To the VIP group or your?
In the VIP group. Because they don't like it if I dump them in.
Right.
But if their friend dumps them in, it's totally safe. Okay. Because it's their friend. It's like a referral.
Okay.
Right? So that's a referral program. That's how I consider the add your friends to my VIP. That's a referral program. That's not like, I don't know. That's totally safe.
Yeah. Okay.
So I always like to have at least one free way that they can get an entry, because that just stimulates participation.
Okay.
And it's a free way that still benefits me in my business, right? So share my lives, or add friends to this group, whatever. Or then I give them like opportunities, like if you book a party or a play date, then you get entries. Okay. And then also if you buy the kudos, you get entries. And then if you buy things from a flash sale, you get maybe 10 entries. But if you buy direct from my website, maybe you get 30 entries.
Okay.
Why? Because it's from a flash sale. I've already cut them a deal, and I've already given them some of my discount. So you get less points for that. It's like less value.
Okay. And then your giveaway a unique product that you've already.
Not always.
Not always. Okay.
Not always. Like in my flash
I know you did those brushes.
Yeah, the brushes, or like I'm using some Y-Cash for the one that I'm doing right now. But I'll tell you, if you go to Marshall's, right now especially, they got a ton of cute stuff. And so you just buy a bunch of those like $5, $7 things, and people will eat that up.
Okay.
Like you could totally just give that away, and they would love that.
Okay.
Like that unicorn brush thing that I got, like it literally cost me $4.99. Like I could give that away in my VIP group, and they would gobble it up.
Okay. So I don't have to necessarily give away a palette.
No.
Right. Okay.
No. And what I would say is you start where you are with what you have. Like, you might be able to afford $4 for a giveaway, or, like something small, or like give them a discount, like 20% off or whatever, to give away your commissions, to give them something. And then as you get bigger, you do more. Right?
Okay.
Like, my VIP group has progressively grown, and so now I'm giving away 3 prizes this month. But 2 years ago, my first November, I gave away just 1 product.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? It was just 1 extra product, and as I've built my business, I've been able to do more.
Okay.
And they appreciate that, and they see that journey. Holly, you were one of my best customers.
Mm-hmm. I've watched it all along.
You've seen the whole journey.
Learning from the best.
Oh, you stop. All right. So yeah, that's what I would do. I would just you can give away small things. You can give away a lip gloss. You can give away a liner. Nobody said you had to give away a collection in order to get good sales.
Okay.
You could do you could just do a weekly drawing. Like, you could just do, like, this week I'm giving away 20% to 1 person. This week I'm giving away a 50% off coupon to 1 person. This week I'm giving away, this free, like, pencil sharpener, like the sharpener.
Unicorn brush. Yeah.
$7.50, or the unicorn brush. Like, each week you could do a small little prize that costs you less than $5.
Okay.
Or you could do 1 big prize that costs you $20.
Okay.
But I never give away prizes that don't, like, I haven't, like, earned, like, the value in.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Because I don't ever want to take a loss. That's bad business. Julia, what are you doing down there? Oh, you are baking, girl.
Yes.
You baked that face.
I've been trying to practice.
It looks good. All right. Does anybody else have any questions? It's 9 o'clock, and I want you to go message your customers about bundles, so I don't want to keep you on too long. Nobody? Going once? Going twice? All right. This team call is a wrap. I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I miss all of your faces, especially you, Teresa. I can't believe you're still in California. Why won't you come back?
I'm trying to come back.
Where in California are you?
I'm in the Mojave Desert in Fort Irwin.
Oh,
I'm between Vegas and LA. It's time to go.
I got it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, my
and
loves,
I'm
I'm
trying to
hitting
leave.
end on the record.